Okay. Change now because in 48 hours you're on a plane and you're away to America. Not for the cage, for the boxing.
Yeah. So yeah, Junior and Hemi is over there, so I'm just going to go over there and second them. Like Doug's, as most people know, like Doug's with them, doing a fantastic job, and he's done a fantastic job the last 2 to 3 weeks, or just over 2 weeks. I think they've been there, acclimatizing a little bit. They've been in Vegas, and I think they might have just flown to Ohio now, but Vegas is super cold, and Ohio it's even colder, so that you've got to get used to that. Like, it won't be cold in the stadium, in the actual stadium, but it's not all about what happens in the stadium. Like in a fight, when you have a fight, you have to spend the entire week there, and that takes acclimatizing that week. So that's what it's about for them, like getting used to that time zone, getting used to the temperature, the environment, and the boys are feeling very comfortable now. So it's been like money well spent on them acclimatizing, getting used to the time zone, and they should hit this fight as per normal, as if they were just fighting, down the road or something.
And do you know much about the opponents? Are these fighters that it's going to be a big step up for both of them?
Yes, so
the Junior and Hemi.
Yeah, 100%. So the opponents are definitely a step up in competition for both of them. Yeah, and boxing is a game of strategy. And I'm not talking about the game and that happens inside the squared circle, so to speak. I'm talking outside. A lot more so than MMA and kickboxing. In boxing, there's a lot of negotiations that go on, and and the blueprint is different. And that's something that I've grappled with for years, that blueprint being different. But at the end of the day, that blueprint is it's historical. Like there's certain things you can't change about it. One person can't change the world, sort of thing. So you have to go with it. So it's a step up in competition, but it's the right step up in competition in terms of boxing and moving boxers forward. Is Junior and Hemi fighting Anthony Joshua next, or an Anthony Joshua type opponent? No, because that's the strategy of boxing behind the scenes. It's building them up to fight Anthony Joshua. Like making the right decisions on their opponents. But definitely a step up for both of them, and one they have to rise to. And that's what we want to see. We want to see them rise to. And we're in this position because we think that those guys can do that. So, yeah, it's something I'm looking forward to, like seeing the outcomes and seeing how they respond. Like, even as a coach, you're still interested in that. Like, just like, an analyst would be. Like, you're interested to see if they can, because you don't really know.
No.
You don't really know. Like, you do all this work and you do all this mental work and all this training and all these drills, but you still, as a coach, you still don't really know. You have to see it with your own eyes until you really have that hard evidence. So that's what I'm looking forward to as well, seeing that from both those guys.
Hey, thanks very much for the talk, and I hope the big roll continues, because you're on a roll now, and
yeah.
Long may it continue.
2019, big year.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tony.
Cheers,
Thank you very much.